What up, what up, what up, what up? It's me, L Teddy 27.
What's good tonight? Right about the hood.
Oh, dear God, I'm already eating a drink. Look a damn mess, just a damn mess. No means no, and yes means no. What up, what up, what up? What's good, people? What's up? It's me, I'm L Teddy 27. Y'all know who I am. Who the hell and what the hell y'all going on? What the hell y'all got going on outside this goddamn window? Get your damn car together. Anyway, I'm back for another review. This is going to be our review for new show. Bunch of new shows in the last week or two. New show alert, new show alert, new show alert. This is going to be our review for Chasing Atlanta. It is season 4, episode 1. It is entitled Welcome Home. Now, let me say this. I try so hard to make it through these gay YouTube reality series. I try real hard, y'all. And inevitably, I never make it through the whole season because it's just always way too much fuckery, fucktitude, and fuck shit going around and going on for me to be even remotely, enthused about doing a review for. So I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to give it the old college try. Now, I cannot make any promises as to how this is going to go, what I'm going to end up doing, if I'm going to make it through the season. I don't know. But what I do know is, as I fix my camera, what I do know is that, listen, my tolerance level. So we'll see. We start off with, and let me preface by also saying, I'm not going back. Y'all know I always say I'm not going back to watch old seasons. I'm not going back to get reinvested in old dramas and all that carrying on. I don't really care. I'm taking it at face value from where we are, episode 1 of season 4. All that foolala and foolishness from the previous 3 episodes is of no concern to me. Just saying. Anyway, so we start off. Some chick named Lil Kendra is getting out of jail. She gets picked up by a dude named Wayne DePayne. And I don't know if he's her agent or her manager or something. But he's there, and he's there to pick her up and greet her and so forth. And they talk briefly about her being a trans woman and having to be in jail, in a regular men's jail. And, some of the struggles and difficulties there was with that. They discuss the fact that everything that had been going on since she had been in jail. And that everybody that was on her side before, mainly somebody named Jalon, Oliver Twix, and Q, were no longer, loyal to her. So then they talked about that they were saying they weren't going to give her no money to help her out of jail, or something about Oliver saying that he was to take him off of a song that they did or something. I don't know. It was a lot. And maybe I should go back and watch the previous stuff. I don't know. I just can't keep up. So then she told Wayne DePayne to drop her at the Golden Corral because she was like, listen, I'm hungry. I ain't had no good food. Just leave me there and let me gain about a good 10 pounds. I mean, Golden Corral, because Golden Corral isn't like the best place to eat. But I guess I'm going to let you have that. Then we meet some Q guy. He has an event for the release of his second book. He announces that he's moving to Los Angeles. He seems to me to have lost a ton of weight because at the event he looked like 2 tons of fun. And then what is going on with these people? God. At the event he looked like 2 tons of fun, but then on the green screen he looked like he had lost some weight. I don't know. Good luck to you on your journey to fitness. Anyway, he tried to call out Martell from Chasing Dallas. Shout out to Martell. Saying that Martell was shading him for having 2 lines on every page of his book. I guess. I ain't read the book. I don't know. Anyway, Oliver Twix, we did see him. And he's performing at some show. Shout out to Carrie D from Chasing Dallas, who was in the background. I saw him in the background and singing in the background. I mean, he wasn't singing in the background, but we do know he did sing at that show because we saw that on the Chasing Dallas series. So then the guy, Oliver Twix, he sounded nice. The song was cool, had some good little flow. It was nice. I was like, okay, cool. So then he starts to explain his side of the feud with Lil Kendra, and it was a lot. I was really confused. Something about somebody named Jalon, then somebody named Lauren, and I was confused because at one point I thought they were the same person. Then they were. I don't. It was a lot. There seems to be money involved, business involved, and they were friends. But to me, it seems like y'all are either going to be friends or y'all are going to be business acquaintances. Y'all cannot be both. Obviously, this is not somebody who's a friend that you can do business with. So if you're going to continue to be friends with this person, you need not do business with them. Or if you're going to do business with them, then you need not be friends with them. You need to only have a business and professional relationship with this person. I mean, even enemies, if y'all know y'all can make money together, y'all can have a business relationship. Do that. So then he sat down with that was when he was sitting down with some guy named Troy, who's on the cast. And so they were catching up, and him and Troy apparently at one point had beef, but they squashed that. So then at one point I was trying to figure out what was going on with his hair because the little gray part was getting away from him. Like at first it was up, and then it like, slowly started to get away from him. It was like falling like, girl, I've been up too long and I'm tired. And I was like, oh girl, just I wanted to take some mousse or do like like they did on what's that old movie, something about Barry, where the dude had went and squeezed one out in the bathroom before he went on a date. When he came to pick up Cameron Diaz, he had something hanging from his ear. She pulled it off the ear, but like that to make the little whole thing. I wanted somebody to do that for Oliver Twix and the little hair that just was going down. I was like, girl, pick her up, pick her up. Anyway, I mean, he probably was saying something important at that point, but I was really focused on trying to, get. I was like tapping my screen, like, move that hair up. Anyway, we then got introduced to somebody named Dominique. Now, Dominique, he owns a pet grooming shop called Pup and Cuts. And Oliver took his dog there to get groomed. So then they start to talk. And so Dominique starts to talk about how his little sister was staying with Jalon and Lauren. I guess Jalon and Lauren stay together or something. Maybe they boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't know what they is, but it involved a Jalon and a Lauren. And so then they something about the sister had a boyfriend, and I think Lauren tried to talk to the it was confusing. I was confused. But at first I thought they were saying Jalon tried to talk to the boyfriend, or maybe Lauren tried. I was just real confused. Like it's just it was a lot of names, a lot of back and forth, a lot of story. And yeah, something about a boyfriend. I don't know. And so the sister, Dominique's sister, had words with either Jalon or Lauren or both of them. I don't know. Anyway, so he was like, "Oh, I need to talk to Jalon about that." I was like, "Okay, I guess that's gonna be one of the storylines." I don't know. Then he started to talk about his fashions and him, who he is. So he was like, "Well, I have eccentric or really flamboyant clothing." Which we saw in that confessional green screen look. Listen, that black patent leather outfit that you had on in that green screen, it's a no for me, dog. I was like, that's a bit too much. I mean, all of that patent leather and spandex, it was just a lot, and spikes and those shades, and it was just a lot. And I was like, that's too much, too much, too much, too much. Anyway, then he started saying people confuse him sometimes with Lil Nas X. Now you're not gonna do that to Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X is a cup of dark chocolate. You ain't nobody's cup of dark chocolate. Lil Nas X got the lips. Lips. No, baby, you don't have that. Then he said people compared him to Chance the Rapper. Sometimes confused him with. I could see the Chance the Rapper thing. He does look like Chance the Rapper in the face. Now I'll give him that. But you don't look like nobody's Lil Nas X. You need to let that go. Anyway, but he says Oliver then says he's gonna carry the bone. He in his confessional, he said he's gonna go and carry the bone to Lauren and tell Lauren what he said. But why not? I guess he's friends with Lauren and not Jay. I don't know. I was real confused. So then we see Lauren. Lauren meets up with Oliver. Okay, so she announces Lauren, who appears to be a trans woman. appears to be saying that she's going to China for 30 days and contemplating actually moving out there. But I know she said she was going for 30 days. And they talk about that because Oliver and Lauren are real close. And so then Oliver talks about how him and Q were close, but now they done fell out. And so, and we know that the Kendra girl done fell out with Oliver too. So my thing about it is Oliver is trying to make yourself out to be this wonderful, glorious person. But everybody falling out with you. Now, everybody ain't wrong. Now, you are doing a masterful job in these green screens to try to make yourself out to be the protagonist, this innocent person who's done all of these wonderful things, and you just do everything right, and everybody's just falling out with you for no reason. I don't buy it. Everyone's not wrong, dear one. Everyone's not wrong. You don't feel out with everybody? Let me say, too, production. Y'all need to rename this show Oliver Twix featuring Chasing Atlanta, because there were more Oliver Twix green screens and confessional scenes than there was actual show. Like, if this is a show, I think you should not give that much airtime to just one person, because it makes you seem biased and it makes it seem like you're trying to skew the opinions of the viewers in one area. That's just bad editing. And, you know, people, receptive people like me and people with eyes and ears and that can see and hear, will see what you're trying to do and will say, yeah, we're not buying it. You know, you're going to have those people who fall for the juice, but then you're going to end up creating a group of people who end up not liking the Oliver guy because you are spending way too much time trying to focus on him and trying to promote him. And I just don't think that that's fair to the rest of the cast. Because these are green screens. It's not like, you know, green screens are things that you do after. Green screens are things that you actually invite somebody to come and do. And I'm sure you had a lot of footage of a lot of other people, and you could have invited more other people to do more green screens as well. And the truth of the matter is, when I watch a show, I want to see more of the actual show and more of the actual things going on in real life than I see green screens. But that's just my taste. I'm just saying. But yeah, they need to rename this show the Oliver Twix Show featuring Chasing Atlanta, because obviously that's what production is doing. Anyway, I done got hungry. Let me eat on some of these good Cheez-Its while I'm talking about this mess. How they got crunched up? I don't know how they got crunched up, but they still good. Anyway, just like you said, Oliver carries the bone to Lauren that he got from Dominique, and tells Lauren all about what Dominique said. Now they rehashed the story again, and I was still confused. I don't know what's going on with that whole story. Then they talked about the beef that both of them have with Lil Kendra. Oliver is saying that he don't see it for her, this, that, and the third. Girl, you ain't shit. You ain't on my level. They talking about Lil Kendra look hard in the face. Now Lauren, girl, Lauren. If I'm just being brutally honest, sitting at that table, you looked a little hard in the face too. You look to have a lot of testosterone going through your body in that face. I mean, I don't know. You looked a little hard in the face too. I mean, I know you had on makeup, but you still looked a little hard in the face. I'm just saying. And by hard, I mean masculine. But, anyway, I had to see what that was on that paper towel. I forgot that's the one I used to spray my Clorox stuff on. I had to wipe some down. So I sprayed some Clorox spray on there. Anyway, then Oliver said, oh, I'm not saying Lil Kendra's name because she ain't on my level. But girl, you just spent a whole 14 confessionals on this huge ass platform mentioning her and saying her name over and 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 over. So how are you not mentioning her name? Y'all make it make sense for me. Make it make sense now. I'm trying to make it make sense. Anyway, we then see Lil Kendra at the studio. She laying down a diss track on Oliver Twix called Free Lil Kendra. Troy comes through to be messy. And he does that. Now, let me say this. Can I get me a ride or die? Like Wayne the Pain? Because Wayne the Pain is ride or die for Lil Kendra. Like I said, I don't know if he's the agent, the manager, or whatever, but he's ride or die for Lil Kendra. I mean, not that I don't have friends that are ride or die as well, because I do, but I mean, they don't look like him. And they don't have that voice. It's the voice for me. It's the voice for me. Like, he was kind of cute to me. He was doing a little for me. I was here for Wayne the Pain. I just want a ride or die like Wayne the Pain so I can have somebody to look at and feel on stuff. And it was the voice for me. I don't know. Anyway, so her and Lil Kendra and Troy, they talk about all the people they got beef for, the people they see it for, don't see it for, who they are and are not cool with. It was a whole lot. Whatever. That's what happens on these shows. The people beef. So then Lil Kendra had the contracts that she got from Oliver. And then she got one. She had two of them. One for. Now, this is where I got confused. Y'all help me in the comment section. Now, a little bit here, it sounded like she was saying that Jaylon is Lauren. I was kind of confused. Because earlier, Jaylon and Lauren were two different people when they were talking about them. But now, Lil Kendra... Y'all tell me... I'm confused, y'all. Can y'all tell me if Jaylon and Lauren are the same person? Because if they are, then I can say that, it was a contract with Oliver and then a contract with Lauren. Jaylon. I would do that. But I don't want to misassociate people or... give people names that if Jaylon and Lauren are two different, but it kind of seemed like that Kendra was saying that they were the same person. I don't know, y'all. I'm confused. But anyway, they burned the contracts and so forth and so on. And Troy did tell Lil Kendra that he ain't got no problem with Oliver, but he do got a problem with Lauren. I don't know. Listen, that it went on from there. That's the big mystery, y'all. For me, who is who? It looks like next week we're gonna meet some more of the cast. Hopefully, it won't continue to be the Oliver Twix show featuring Chasing Atlanta. What I do like about this show is you do have some people that, are established. They have businesses. They are doing things. And I do like that. I like the Dominique and the fact that he has this grooming company, pet grooming company. I like Oliver, the fact that, his career as an artist, it has picked up and he's doing well with that. And like I said, I can't take away the fact that he does have good skills on the mic. The Lauren guy, Lauren girl, we met her. She apparently has a beauty salon, which is great. I didn't meet Jalen, so I don't know. Maybe we'll meet him because they talked about him. Lil Kendra was in the studio, so we know she has a career that she's doing. Now, your raps, Lil Kendra, let me just be honest, girl. They wasn't hitting on too much. They was not hitting on too much. But, Anyway, that was the whole show. We'll get down in the comment section. And aga, like we always do. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time, I'll be over here eating my Cheetos. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely.